Formula One heads from one sprint weekend in Shanghai to another in Miami, Florida. We're here at the Hard Rock Stadium, the Miami International Autodrome, for round 6 of the 2024 Formula One season, dominated by Max Verstappen. And it is 6th stop on the calendar. Verstappen winning the opening 4 out of 5. Sainz winning in Australia. Now we're here at round 6. After this, it's Emilia-Romagna, followed then by Monaco to round out May. June sees us in Canada, along then with Spain and Austria. July sees the halfway stage and the British Grand Prix, then a little break before Hungary and Belgium takes us to the summer break. August sees us in the Netherlands with a brief stopover in Italy, that takes us to September, with Azerbaijan and Singapore taking us out. October takes us back to COTA for the United States Grand Prix, then over to Mexico. November sees us round out the season in Brazil, Las Vegas, and then we take out with Qatar into December with Abu Dhabi on the 8th. In the driver standings, Max Verstappen leads on 110 points, Sergio Perez on 85, Charles Leclerc 76 to Carlos Sainz 69, Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri 58 to 38, George Russell's on 33 to Claire Alonso, who's on 31, Hamilton on 19 with Stroll on 9. Sonoda has 7, 6 for Behrman, and then 4 for Hulkenberg and 1 for Magnussen. Albon, Ocon, Zhou, Ricciardo, Gasly, Bottas, Sargent, still with no points on the board. Red Bull lead on 195 points to Ferrari's 151. McLaren have 96, Mercedes on 52. Aston Martin are 5th with 40, and then it's a big drop before RB have 7, Haas have 5, Williams, Alpine and King Sauber still no points for those 3 teams after the opening 5 races, despite both being close in the opening stage. Alpine though, still with one of the worst cars on the grid. Let's take a look around the Miami International Autodrome as well here in Florida. 3.362 miles, 19 turns, 3 DRS zones as well. It's a challenge for the drivers, but it's a nice flowing track. Get a good exit out of the hairpin, boot it hard with the DRS open and hurtle down towards turn 1. Heavy braking zone as well after the start-finish straight from 8th gear. Spot your braking zone, down, 2nd gear. Back on the revs halfway through. Balance the curves, quite single file through here. No chance for a double overtake before you fly into turns 4, 5, 6 and 7. A bit of a touch of the wall on the inside. Can't bounce all back through nicely, but the track here, as you pass the fake marina, just wants to throw you out wide, so hug the inside line as best you can. Hurtle down now towards turn 11, 2nd DRS zone on the track as well. Always trying to remember exactly where the opportunistic braking point will come. Not at 100, not at 70. You try and brake at 50 metres to go before the apex of the corner. Down from 8th again to 2nd gear. Car wants to throw you wide as you come into the narrowest part of the track as well, through the Red Bull chicane at the top of the hill. Uphill, side brake, underneath the motorway, all in 2nd gear. 3rd DRS zone on the track then activated, the longest straight on the entire circuit. Opportunity for overtaking as you blast past the line of trees next to the canal. Can you get a perfect opportunity to sling it up the inside? Braking here is hard because you want to lock up and go straight on. It's a tight exit with the wall coming towards you. DRS open again, power to the line, and that is a lap at the Miami International Autodrome in Florida. Hello everybody and welcome to the Miami Grand Prix, and it's a sprint weekend, which means it's time for the sprint race. Let's head down to the pit lane and catch up with Ed Sheeran.
I'm enjoying Miami. Are you enjoying Miami?
Yeah. We got here this morning and it's hot.
It is, I know, Scorchio. You're playing tonight?
Playing tonight and then tomorrow.
Okay,
And then,
tomorrow as well?
Yeah, I think I'm playing on the track at some point tomorrow.
Okay, I didn't know about tomorrow because I was going to ask, you could have, if it was just tonight, you could have made it back for the Ipswich Town against Huddersfield game.
I could have.
Second half.
I could have, but I've signed on to sponsor them next season, and I'm like,
oh, nice.
If they get into the Prem, it's not going to pay for itself.
Well, that's true. You say if. Remind us of the permutations.
Well, if Leeds lose, we're in.
Okay.
If Leeds win and we win, we're in. If Leeds win and we draw, we're in.
Right.
But if Leeds win and we don't win, we're kaput.
It's playoffs.
Yeah, but
you don't
I don't want to do playoffs
thing.
because what's going to happen is we'll get to the end of the playoffs and it'll be Ipswich Norwich, and Norwich will knock us out.
Oh no!
That will be destined.
Norwich.
It is a shame to miss the game. But I've just bumped into a load of Ipswich fans here, so we're all going to meet up and watch it together.
Tractor Boys on tour.
Tractor Boys on tour.
Nice. Well, listen. Good luck. Best of luck with that. What turns you on about F1? Do you like the drivers? Do you like the engineering? Do you like the sort of performance of the whole thing?
It's kind of a little bit of everything. I sort of didn't really know much about it, and then I got booked for the Austin one 2 years ago. And then watched all of Drive to Survive, and I guess that's like the best crash course that you can do in it, is just watch that, and most people that I know that love it now are into it through that.
Yeah. And any drivers, and you understand that they're performing like you're performing in a sense, aren't they?
Yeah. I'm just about to do the hot lap with George Russell, which will be fun.
Another Norwich boy.
Yeah. I met Verstappen last time, who was lovely. I'm meeting Leclerc later, and yeah.
Brilliant.
It's good. It's nice, man. It's a circus though. Like it's so much going on.
It is. Listen, enjoy it. Thanks very much. Good luck to the mighty Ipswich Town back in the Premier League.
We're going up. We're going up.
Going up. Premier League returns to Portman Road. Can't believe it. Listen, have a great gig.
Nice one.
I'll try and get to it. Thanks very much.
Thanks, man.
Cheers.
Pleasure.
Thanks, man. That's it.
Yeah, well, every time there's a little comment there, you've got to sort of hold it as well. But alongside me in the comms box is Jess Ball and Josh T as well, but we're all set to go. For some reason, they've just gone to an ad break, and I don't know why, because we're coming up on the start of the world feed in a couple of seconds, and like that when we're wearing a watch. So I suppose it gives us a chance to say hello to our commentary team, and we'll say hello to Jess as well. And Jess, into another sprint qualifying, 2 sprints in a row, and fingers crossed we're going to have a more calm one than what we saw in China, where it was wet, then dried out, and then everything was changing every 5 seconds.
Hello, everybody. Yes, the weather conditions look a lot better than China, so I think we get a real taster of whether the sprint shootout going first is the right one. Obviously, the chaos made it different for both the sprint shootout and the qualifying, but will we see another Max domination, or will we see the likes of Sainz? Piastri did well in FP1 as well. Well, the only 3 practices of the session. And the question is, why is Piastri struggling? No, not struggling, whereas Lando is, but a lot of questions to be answered, and I'm looking forward to it. It should be good, but I don't understand why they have 2 sprint weekends in a row.
Yeah, as you said earlier on JT, it's really confusing everything because, well, we'll catch up with you after because it's time to head over. Here it comes then. It's qualifying for the sprint shootout here at Miami. It's time for another sprint shootout in 2024. We go around the world, but now we stop off for the second time in a sprint weekend. It's our first stop to the United States. It's Miami in Florida. What is this amazingly technical circuit going to deliver for sprint racing? We've had 2 races which have been a bit meh, but now we're going to have a sprint shootout and a sprint race to really determine who is where. Well, 3 zones, 3 different sectors, and it means we have 3 tyre compounds that have to be involved with it as well. But for the F1 sprint here in Miami, there are different rules. Remember, in the first 2 segments of qualifying, you have to use the medium compound tyre, and then you have to use the soft set of tyres in the 3rd part of qualifying. SQ1 is 12 minutes, SQ2 is 10 minutes, SQ3 is only 8 minutes long. And that is always the prospect. Are we going to see any danger? Are we going to see any problems? And Jess, welcome to you, and Josh T up in the comms box. This is where the pressure begins, because especially for Charles Leclerc, didn't get any practice time this morning. He's now got to go out there, fingers crossed, he's going to make it stick.
Well, let's hope no one's picked Charles Leclerc in the F1 fantasy team, but obviously, due to it being a sprint shootout, it's treated as a practice session in F1 fantasy terms. So if Leclerc doesn't do well in the sprint shootout, then maybe people are going to get second thoughts about doing well in the sprint. But yeah, only having 1 practice session is not going to be good for Charles Leclerc. He didn't damage the car, so he's ready to go for the session, but he doesn't have much running, and bearing in mind, he caused a red flag last year as well, so it's going to be quite tricky for Charles Leclerc this weekend, but we'll see what he could do. Surprisingly, though, he's ahead of Sainz in the championships, though statistically, Sainz has done a lot better than him this season.
Let's check in with Josh T then, who's alongside in the comms box as well. JT, all eyes are going to be on for McLaren, who have a brand new package update here as well. Piastri in P2. Norris was 16th in the opening session. He has got a lot to look forward to and see if they're going to actually put the pressure on. Hello to you.
Hello, yeah, absolutely. And, well, as soon as you said about let's not have Charles Leclerc in the fantasy team, the first person I thought was Omi, who is with us. So hello, Omi. But I can answer your question of why Sky went to an ad break at 24 minutes past when the world feed starts at 25 past, is that over the years that they've done this, Sky have developed some bad habits, so they just have to do it automatically.
Ah, I see. I can hear Crofty saying it slides out and away we go in the background as we get ready. Yes.
There's Ed Sheeran song title in there somewhere.
Have you noticed how both Aston Martin and McLaren always push one of their drivers in free practice 1 and don't push the other? And it's always in a system. Yes. They're just like, okay, let's see how one of you can go.
Yeah. Hello to Megan, by the way, who joined us in the commentary box for the first time this weekend. Hello.
Hey.
Not the first time we've been in the commentary box today, though, because we were in here at, 10:30 this morning? Commentating on the MotoGP?
Yes, we were.
Yes, so we've done that. We've got all that sorted.
I'm wearing a coat because it's slightly raining.
Ah, I see. I was wondering why you've come back in here dressed like Del Boy as well.
Well, I got some gear from the back.
Ironic, actually, considering Miami twice as well.
Yes.
And we're doing Miami twice. So I've already slightly spoiled what the link will be for when the lights go out tomorrow. It's Miami twice as well, which I think is going to be fantastic.
Jess, you should use that for...
Joking.
Yeah, you should use that for F1 Academy since we raced twice.
Yeah, we may as well.
Double up.
Double up.
I probably won't end up saying that. I'll probably forget it.
Same.
I'll tell you what, I really wanted to film a special Miami intro this year, but we just haven't had the time.
Yeah. Besides, you've got electrocuted, so
yeah,
you haven't exactly been well.
But we have got something planned for Vegas, which I'm very much looking forward to. And when I say something planned for Vegas intro, I mean we really have got an amazing Vegas intro planned. Like, it's a full-on casino that we're going to have.
A casino thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
No. Better than that. An actual casino we've got lined up. Yeah. Megan's going, how have you managed to do that?
Am I going to need to get my ID sorted by then?
Oh, I didn't think you would be there, but if you want to be there, we've got until November to shoot that.
I'm a gambler.
No,
You
but,
should see me on the lottery.
You're actually going to find a casino?
We've already got one lined up as well. Yeah, so we're going to shoot the opener from there. And obviously it'd be completely fake, obviously.
Why do I feel like Lucas suggested a place?
He hasn't done anything, no. Oh, and Charles Leclerc almost repeating what he did last year. And Jess, that's exactly what we saw in the F1 Academy. Just going wide at the exit of turn 8 and just locking the rear.
And there's 2 entry points there as well, and Charles Leclerc didn't get one of them right at least, as we'll look at the replay to see what happened. So he flicks the car left through the marina section, through towards turn 7 and 8, boom, he got one of the entry points wrong, and that was at the start of the sequence of corners.
It's that drain again. It happened in F1 Academy as well. It's just getting too much on the inside line and just bang around as it comes through. In case you haven't realised, the green light is on and we are underway for SQ1. And now we're getting our first lap times underway on the board. Fernando Alonso coming through with an Aston Martin, of course. Can he really hold it together? Sainz up in P. Well, Sainz currently fastest, but the timings haven't updated fully yet as to what we need to see them. On board with Fernando as he comes through as well. I'm not going to do the Taylor Swift line because I haven't actually listened to the whole album yet, but he's driving an Aston Martin as well. And Taylor is here this weekend as well on Sunday.
Ah.
Yeah.
Do you know, I saw a radio message.
And Ed Sheeran.
Yes, he was doing a 2-night concert.
I saw a radio message on here from Max Verstappen, and it says, eyes on dash. And all I could think of was Dash from
The Incredibles. Yeah. So, Ferrari go top.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's a very slow lap time there. 1:57.90 from Leclerc. So that's a banker lap. Now he's pushing. Got Verstappen right behind him. Sector times, Zhou looking quick. But, whoa, Alonso nearly in the wall. Exit of turn 16. Zhou does a 1:29.705. Watch out for Charles Leclerc, actually. No data at all on this circuit after, well, not crashing this morning, sort of spinning at the top of the hill and doing an Austin Powers manoeuvre. Did you see that?
No, I did not.
I'll show you in a second. But, yeah, it's not exactly the most 100%. Here comes Alonso onto the line.
Why is Stroll top right now? And Alonso can't beat him? There is 1/10 of a second between Alonso and Stroll. And Stroll is the one who's in front.
Here comes Sainz up to the line and goes only 4th. So they're not beating. Hello. Aston Martin. Hello. What's happening here on the medium compound tyre? They've got something. Perez is on in fastest middle sector time. Who's next across the line? George Russell and Lando Norris. Russell's going to start a lap time. Norris will complete one. Goes only 3rd fastest. 1:29.129. So 1:29.129.
This is lagging behind a little bit. So,
Perez.
Perez.
1:28.681.
Not for long.
Yeah, timing tower is taking a little bit. We're just trying to update it because their Discord's working fine. So just have a bit of give and take.
Max is coming up to the line.
Max Verstappen. And it's a 1:28.601.
Shocker.
Oh,
What? Wait, this next bit's going to be a shocker. Not Piastri.
Piastri up.
Good for him.
Look at Lewis. Fastest sector 1 of anyone.
That's what was
29.2.
shocking.
Yeah. Lewis is really flying now. Out of turn 16. Flying
Today
in
was the
5.
opposite day.
So Charles Leclerc this morning spun it and then ended backwards, reversed, to block the track. So he never got any data this morning.
Ooh, and he blocked Mercedes.
Lewis. I'll send you it later.
And Megan, it took a while to bring out the red flag as well.
Like 2 minutes.
You would have been very annoyed. Yeah,
I
2
would have
minutes.
been.
Gasly's had his lap time deleted for track limits at turn 7. Hamilton drops to 5th to 1:29.030. So loses time in that middle sector as well. So slightly disappointed about that run. Look at Russell though and Sargent. They're still closing in. Ricciardo goes 12th, 1:29.527. Russell across the line then at the moment and jumps to 5th. Hülkenberg, Bottas, Tsunoda, Albon, Sargent in the drop zone at the moment.
Why is the Aston Martins deciding today is a good day to pit?
Today is a good day to die, says Commander Wolf.
No, Commander
riding
Wolf is
on
also
board
going like
with
this.
the man who could potentially get replaced.
Yeah, Sargent looking like he could be replaced by Kimi Antonelli. Gets through though. 129.551 moves up into 15th. Albon only 19th though.
I can do the perfect
don't-
impression of Wolf, you know.
Tsunoda's fourth.
Alonso did touch the wall. Exit of 16, Jess.
Yeah, I thought so. Oh, I just see what Vega did on stream.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, rear right.
Oh, God.
Big whack for Fernando there. Surprising to do the suspension. This is Magnussen down at turn 11 and 12. James takes the inside line a bit too much, and this is on the radio, got blocked by one of these Saubers.
Massively in the way. 13, 14, 15.
It did seem to be planted.
Don't know which one that was, but one of the Saubers, 110% blocking him.
They're really pushing for Piastri here.
Sainz is in the drop zone, whereas Charles Leclerc is in 10th. So Sainz has had a lot of lap times being blocked here as he heads down the back straight.
Not a lot of the usual drivers who are up the top.
No, it's not. Sainz is really in trouble. Look at Ricciardo in the V-carb.
I mean,
Sainz 18th goes
Stroll and
4th.
Tsunoda.
Yeah, Sainz improves.
That's all I get.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
6 thousandths though off the pace of Perez.
Why is someone waving a white flag? Who's surrendering?
Carlos Sainz, yeah. Well, I can't see Alpine, so maybe
Surrender
it's
to fun.
Oh, yeah, right flag, which means Alpine's on the track.
Charles Leclerc goes into the braking zone. Back on the power. He's green sector 1, green sector 2. Is he faster to go across the line? And third fastest, 128.654. So it's Verstappen, Piastri, Leclerc, Perez, Sainz, the top 5. Tsunoda still P6, and as Piero Ferrari, the vice chairman of Ferrari, the big
He's
Mr.
on his
Ferrari.
phone.
Yeah.
He's wearing blue.
Give us a smile, give us a wave. And there's the other. That's Benedetto Vagana as well. He's the
CEO.
the CEO, the big boss of Ferrari.
Both of them are neglecting to smile. It's like, we've got to keep up appearances.
It's Ferrari.
Oh,
Would you
this
smile?
livery looks good. I love this livery.
The RB of Daniel Ricciardo, who's 16th at the moment, Jess, with 2:33 to go. So might just have something fine through in a second. Reminder, if you're watching us on JB Motorsports 1 on the delayed coverage, or the Saturday morning hello that we're streaming it for, hopefully we'll be live for the rest of the weekend on JB1. If you're watching us on Twitch and JB Motorsports 2, we're live here as well throughout the weekend. So
Welcome.
three channels we're having this weekend. And this is Piastri in towards turn 1. Oh, and the Saubers are getting everybody
that
wrong!
was contact.
That's not a penalty, then I don't know what is.
No, I think that might.
Got a point.
I like
Bottas.
Piastri's radio. It's very calm.
It's
Yeah.
Is it Valtteri? Yes, it's Valtteri. Valtteri turned in on Piastri.
He's pushing too.
If Piastri got damage.
Was he even looking? Why did he turn in like that?
No.
That's too late, man.
Lando!
I have no idea.
And it's
What
worth pointing out.
Lando!
V1.
Lando top 127.939.
That's why all the people on the radio were really just saying his name quite a lot. They were just like,
Lando.
watch out for Norris here, there. I was
Why
like,
6 tenths?
That is a statement and a half from McLaren, who have brought so many upgrades to this race, by the way.
McLaren.
I've got the full list. Do you want to hear it? As Verstappen only improves to 2 tenths, Jess, 2.5 tenths, so he can't get it. But McLaren have brought a new front wing, front suspension, front corner, floor body, side pod inlet, a Coke engine cover, cooling louvers, rear suspension, rear corner and beam wing, as Bottas and Piastri will be investigated after the session.
Well,
Upgrades.
another reason why they might have done well is I bet they played a game of hide and seek beforehand, like last time.
Yeah.
I mean, they seem to really enjoy hide and seek.
Lando Norris, of course,
Well,
racing with
Norris
the
was
Dennis
struggling. Sorry,
Ah,
carry on.
K-Mag! Look at K-Mag, up to 3rd in the Haas! Yeah.
Hulkenberg's improving as well.
this could be a very unusual. Zhou's in the danger zone and Zhou's in the pits. Zhou facing another Q1 elimination.
Verstappen's on a slow lap too.
Ricardo's 5 temps up and Verstappen's slow lap, yeah.
This could be very entertaining. Into the braking zone then. 5 seconds. Checkered flag will come out now. Session is over. Ricardo's going to Tsunoda crosses the line, goes into 8th place. Ricardo will be the first officially to take the checkered flag, and he goes out to 9th. Zhou is out of qualifying already. Both Saubers are in trouble. Hulkenberg. Hamilton goes 10th. Hulkenberg next to cross the line. Is he going to improve up from 19th? Yes, to 14th. Alonso in danger. Fastest third sector of anyone for Hulkenberg. Charles Leclerc crosses the line, goes up to 5th. Norris goes top as he enters the pit lane. Next up is George Russell. He is up into 4th position. That pushes Hulkenberg down. Here comes Sargent and Albon, both improving. 19th for Sargent, 20th for Albon. Sargent doesn't improve despite saying the fastest third sector. He's done what Latifi did back in Hungary in 2021. Albon goes 16th. He's out first, but Sargent was slow sector 1, personal best sector 2, fastest of all sector 3, and he's still 2 tenths off of Bottas and last overall. Fernando Alonso could just have to hold off Gasly. Stroll goes into 12th. Gasly's on the back straight away. Alonso could get himself safer and does, up to P2. Both McLaren and Aston Martin ahead of Verstappen. Gasly might get himself out, kick out. Piastri makes it a McLaren 1-2. The upgrades are working. Can Gasly do anything as he comes out of turn 19? I think he might be on a bit of a push lap here. It looks like he's going slow. Gasly boxes. Albon, Gasly, Zhou, Bottas, Sargent out. And surprise, surprise, it's a McLaren 1-2.
McLaren certainly do well at the sprints.
I'm such a dumb.
Yes, you are.
At least you're honest about it.
True. Apparently, according to Romy, Piastri's only using 50% of the upgrades this weekend, and Lando has them all. So with Piastri looking this quick with 50%, imagine what he's going to be with all of the upgrades. And it's the track where it's uses quite a bit of downforce compared to previous circuits, and McLaren usually has a car which is good for high downforce rather than low downforce.
True. So that was impressive. Also, I think Sargent has been taking some lessons from McLaren in how to self-roast.
Oh, Megan, nice.
This is a replay. Now this is Albon's lap time deletion. He's cut the corner. Yeah, so that's why his lap time got deleted. So Albon has dropped now to 20th position.
Both Williams at the last.
You get that corner wrong, you get all of it wrong.
Yeah, by the way, that has put Albon to, as you said, Jess, to last. Yeah, so I've caught up with you now.
I'm pretty sure I'm quoting Josh T there.
Yeah. What do you make of that session, JT? Can you hear us, JT? What do you make of that session?
Hello. Yeah, it was a good session, and, Sargent doing Sargent things.
Didn't expect that from McLaren 1-2, Megan. That is outstanding. And
I'm happy.
Alonso third, 2,000 quicker than Verstappen.
It's a perfect top 3. Doesn't matter
All
which
you want,
order.
though, is Alonso to be P1 and then McLaren's P2, P3, right?
Yeah. It doesn't matter what order, so it would be preferable for Alonso to always be the top one, but still, it's a perfect top 3.
Yeah, thought Megan might like that. Right. Have you seen this screen before?
No, I have not.
This is the pit lane channel that we usually have on the iPad. Recognise it now? We can put it up maximum so we can hear and have TV pictures when Sky go to ad break on things. Perez, Piastri, Sargent, Albon, Stroll, Alonso noted for failing to follow the maximum delta time.
Well, that's going to be no further action. Yay!
It never is.
That'll
something.
be a 10-second time penalty for Ocon.
Oh, there's more. There's more. Has that come up twice?
What? Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
Wait,
come up twice.
I feel like there's more to it, though.
Yeah, it does look bigger.
Will be
it?
investigated after the session. That's what's more.
So it was
right, okay.
noted, then said it was going to happen. Okay.
Nothing ever comes from it, though, does it?
No.
It's just a waste of them typing.
Here's the session results then. Norris fastest from Piastri, Alonso, Verstappen, Magnussen, Russell, Sainz, Leclerc, Perez, Tsunoda the top 10. Then we get Ricciardo, Hamilton, Stroll, Ocon, Hulkenberg. Eliminated drivers in SQ1. Gasly 16th, Zhou 17th, Bottas 18th, Sargent 19th, and Albon takes 20th. And now we're just waiting for SQ2 to start as well here. And there's some real water, Jess. We won about it. It's in the back of the track.
Oh. Well, that's boring. We want it near the front of the track, not at the back.
Yeah, how's
Sorry
Checo
about-
meant to drive cars into it?
Yeah, Sky's back, Josh.
Excellent. Right. Let's change that back then and hear what they say.
For those who hasn't seen, Checo drove a toy car into the swimming pool.
He did. I saw that, yeah. Right. Hey, Ant's down at the Sky Pad analysing Piastri and Bottas.
A big incident between the two cars. It's a bit more interesting when you ride on board with Valtteri. You can clearly see that he's making some adjustments on the steering wheel straight away to close his lap. And on the in lap, you can see there, goes to charge mode. You see on the dash, charge. So he's clearly on a slow lap. Not really, clearly hasn't been given any information from his engineer. And comes on and says, way too late. The information came way too late. So it's a team effort in this situation. So I think that the only thing the stewards can do there is they're going to find the team, I'm sure. We've seen that in the past, but yeah, that's something clearly for them to look at. Meanwhile, we had Gasly. This is probably the reason why he didn't make it through. Bit clunky over the curbs, wasn't it? Missed the apex through turn 14, set him up badly for turn 15. So that's what went wrong for him. And on the exit of turn 16, where it all went wrong for Leclerc earlier in the day. He had a spin here. This time, he hits the wall quite clearly. So that's him and Fernando Alonso, probably a few others as well, who have come a bit too close for comfort in that turn 16. Back to you, Crofty.
Thank you, Ant.
Thank you very much, Anthony Davidson. Come here, Chipman.
The information came too late. Do you mean the information of you looking in your mirror to see where any possible driver might be behind you and you just didn't happen to see Piastri behind you? Not even like directly behind you, just slightly to the right. Oh, Zach Brown.
You going to throw to him or not?
To Zach Brown.
Excellent. Yeah, the incident down at turn 1, Oscar Piastri and Valtteri Bottas. What was your reaction?
That was pretty close call, pretty dangerous. I heard Valtteri on the radio. Clearly, he hadn't seen it. It's really the team's responsibility to let the drivers know what's going on around them. So I'd be surprised if that wasn't some sort of penalty.
Did they actually make contact, Zach? Is there any damage on your car?
No damage. I don't think they made contact, so everything is okay. Just a close call.
Good pace, though. Fastest 2 times in that qualifying session. The upgrades seem to be working, but half the upgrades seem to be working as well.
Alpine stuck in the middle of the
So
pit
far,
lane.
so good. We've got 2 more sessions to go here, but drivers are happy, and it's very close as usual.
Ocon.
Half a second, 6/10 covering the top 10. So let's see how we get on.
Thanks,
Go
Zach.
back.
Esteban Ocon just got stuck in the fast lane. A mechanic had to run into it, but he got it sorted. So that's a bit cheeky. Green light's on, and SQ2 is underway here. You don't need fingers in your ears. I've been to these cars. They're not that loud at all.
The French are cornering in the rest of the pit lane.
There's the fake harbour. If anybody wanted to know, there's still no water.
Do you know, I only realised, like, not long ago, and it took me way too long to realise that it was an entirely French team. Like, not just drivers, it's like the actual team itself was French.
What gave it away? Alpine is French, and then the
Yeah,
two
but
drivers.
I didn't realise that
Hello?
Alpine was French.
French.
Well, I knew they
French.
were French.
Gasly French out. So, yeah.
But I just, like, it didn't click for me that the team was French. I just find it so funny, the fact that
What I
all of
wanna
them are
know-
French.
What I want to know is how come Jess doesn't have that little symbol at the bottom of her monitor that says she's chilling? How did you get rid of it?
Chilling?
How did I get rid of it?
Yeah.
There's a clear if you hover over it, there's a no entry kind of sign, and you can clear the status.
Nice, Josh Keys on Roblox. Even people on...
Is that where he is?
Like good stuff. Yes.
The stream can see that.
Yeah, the stream can see that too.
Right, we're on board with Perez right now, going through one of the corners. Oh, it was the last corner. I'm pretty sure. I hope it's the last corner. Is it?
Yes.
Yay, it's the last corner. 18.
I have, however, really...
Woo!
I've mucked up
18.
my computer no end right now.
Oh, this is where I always say
Why?
leave things alone.
I've moved something over on the deck and I didn't mean to, so Megan, here's Perez's lap.
Shall I talk through it?
Yeah.
Okay, so round turn 8, quite close for Wolver, going into turn 9 in a minute. There's a car ahead of him who is Lando Norris. Let's hope he doesn't muck up any potential lap time for him.
No, he shouldn't do. Into turn 11, actually, Norris is going to get out of the way and Perez goes through with ease.
So he's on a slow lap, great. Whereas Perez is on a fast lap. He has a purple sector 1 with a 29.367. Though Alonso, for some reason, is going top instead. A lot of people are. Really
Ricardo, purple sector 1.
Still finding the deltas.
Ricardo really wants to get somewhere in this one. He misses being at the top, I bet.
Magnussen closing up. Magnussen's fastest, 128.6.
Jeez.
And Hulkenberg goes even faster. And then Perez goes up to the line and goes even faster still.
Yeah, they're still pushing
quick
out
some quick lap times, but we'll get quicker into SQ3.
Oh, did Alonso hit the wall again?
Oh, not again, no.
Again. Purple lap time. Well, purple sector 1 time for Lewis Hamilton. Got two green sectors for Alonso, and I think Leclerc. Yeah, he's got it too. And if I'm not sounding as energetic, it's because it is late at night and I am tired. Because I used to be able to stay up so late when I was younger, like 2 years ago. Now,
aren't we all?
Now I'm a university student who needs her sleep and coffee.
I'm going to adjust that later on in the weekend and get our timing systems working again properly. Across the line comes Charles Leclerc then, and he goes second on a 127.997, so improves just a little bit more, a little bit further as well. Hamilton, 128.371 as well, just finding more and more deltas. Can I turn that off?
If you want.
Because we've got one up here, and it's really lagging the system.
If you want. You're the one who put it there.
Yeah. There we go.
Joe has his lap time deleted, and why is Perez saying, I cannot really?
Yeah, so Perez really struggling out there. Look at Piastri up to 4th.
Woohoo!
128.163, much better lap time there. Lando Norris is fastest, sector 1 and sector 2 across the line. Lando is top by 2.5 tenths.
Ha ha!
127.597, where did that come from?
McLaren!
Magic.
Oh, yes. Now that's working better.
Can you tell who my favourite team is? It's simply because what they are. I'm not going to say that I'm not at least a bit biased. I will say if they make wrong decisions, yeah.
Wear the Lando Norris
McLaren is
hat.
back.
Would you like to wear the Lando Norris hat?
I can't really wear it properly right now. Also, this is the only way it does not fall over my eyes. I had to do this to actually see it out of there.
Yes.
Josh T has done something.
I've been cooking.
Oh, right, it's our logo.
Oh, Ricardo's hit the wall.
The first team to actually win a race when I was born was actually
Hit the wall as well, turn 16, but seems okay.
How did you turn into our logo? That's what we need.
Yeah, that's what we need as well. Hold on, let me change it. Why is my status back to chilling? No.
Everyone's been playing. Yeah, it appears on stream now. It really is annoying because that's where our cameras are.
No,
status, boom.
No. Alonso, do not go in the pit lane. It's a trap.
Oh, Megan's got the McLaren hat. Yes.
I've kind of like positioned it.
Careful, that's a Lando Norris worn hat.
I know. You didn't even have to change. Well, the thing is, because apparently you two have the same head size.
Yeah, strap 4, it seems like.
You both have quite
If
bigger heads than me,
today
so it's
in SQ3, it will be his third sprint pole in a row as well. He got it in Brazil, he got it in China, and if he gets it here, it'll be his third in a row.
Wait, you got it in Brazil as well?
I forgot about that.
Yeah, sprint
was on
pole.
pole.
He just really likes getting pole positions at sprint races.
My friend is probably bouncing between the walls right now. I can just sense her from here. Like she's going to be going like, that is a ball, that is a ball, that is a ball, that is a ball, that is a ball. You do remember Courtney? She's off to the McLaren Technology Centre on Tuesday. Jealous.
Probably
Oh,
jumping
lucky.
there.
I know, jealous. She gets to
I'll
a
be-
full tour.
I'd probably get along with her. I mean, apparently we both love McLaren.
She's sending me some photos, so I'll put them on the stream.
In a few months' time, I'll be heading to the Williams factory.
Yes, and you've been to the Red Bull factory, of course.
Yes.
I want to go to a factory.
So it'll be my second factory that I'm going to see.
Ah, you say that, but I'm cooking something, Megan.
Yeah, ramen.
What?
No. Again, I've drafted. I haven't sent yet. Just drafted an email to a certain new building in Formula One based at Silverstone to an American team to say I've drafted it. I haven't sent it yet. Can we film our season review there?
American.
Andretti, the new build of Andretti. I've drafted them an email saying, can we film our season review there? So me and you would go down and we'd shoot the season review from Andretti. Yeah. Yeah, I've drafted an email. I haven't sent it yet.
That'll be sick.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I haven't sent it yet.
Josh P is cooking.
Yeah. We've got loads of plans this year. Don't worry about it. Verstappen is in the drop zone with 1:15 to go. If Max Verstappen crashes, we have a sprint. So the cosmic universe is now really on him at turn 16. Nope. Oh well. Come on. He's 4 tenths down on Norris!
Yes.
That'll put him 4th.
Okay, now Piastri, at least up into 2nd. You can go for 1st if you want.
So it's not da 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 Max Verstappen, it's let's go Lando. Max Verstappen across the line. Is it 0 to 0? It's 0. 1:28.001. He's 4th fastest. Ocon 13th at the moment. Incident involving Hamilton has been noted for a pit lane infringement.
Uh-oh.
What's Lewis done? Okay, I'm slightly alarmed now.
Okay, to make this even
No
better.
doubt Lewis has forgotten that he's still Mercedes because it's so bad he wants to leave, so he's parked in the Ferrari pit lane.
I's a Ferrari now.
To make this even more perfect, we need a Haas being 4th.
Watch out, Kevin Magnussen. Checkered flag is out in SQ2. Here comes Esteban Ocon. He's 13th at the moment, and he's eliminated. Both Mercedes are in the drop zone as well by a fraction of a second.
He's not improving.
No, he's not. Hamilton is out again. Both of them are going to be eliminated in Q2. They are down, down, deeper and down.
Not a good day for Mercedes.
Not a good day for Mercedes, no. Leclerc goes into 3rd position. Ricciardo goes 5th. Lando's in the pit lane. Here comes Fernando Alonso.
Russell's improving.
It's going to be a very unusual top 10 this then without many of the key players. Here's Hamilton's radio as Sainz crosses the line. Oh, Lewis is in the wall.
Well, that explains why he's being so slow.
And Alonso pits, and Hamilton's out of qualifying. Ocon's out too. Magnussen, Snowden, and Russell might improve. Russell's down in sector 2. I don't think he's going to improve on Hulkenberg there either. No, he doesn't. That's Piastri. He's already safe. Cross the line comes Russell, and he's 11th. Russell's out too.
Do you know, for hitting the wall, Hamilton was actually quite quick.
Sonoda is not improving as well. So it's Russell, Hamilton, Ocon, Magnussen, Sonoda out.
Makes sure like I'm happy I'm not in the car.
Ricardo is through. It's it's SQ3, everyone.
First time
And
this year.
If I'm remembering rightly, it's a regular occurrence for the Mercedes to go out by such small gaps. 41 thousandths of a second behind Hulkenberg for Hamilton, but only 13 thousandths for Russell. It is becoming a regular occurrence. Let's hear from Hamilton.
Yeah, copy Lewis. Yeah, so yeah, we've been bumped.
If Hamilton didn't hit the wall, he would have been through.
It was in the pit lane, I think. Pit lane infringement will be investigated after the race.
Let's take a look.
In session.
No, it's at 16 he's hit the wall, so it's exit at
What
16.
did he do in the pit lane? Yuki's got his lap time deleted.
That was a huge hit.
Same as Ricciardo. Wow.
And Alonso.
Yes.
It is raining right now.
3rd time in 2 sessions.
Not on the track.
Yeah. So look at
That's
Rhea
on the
steps
box.
out.
I was going to say, Megan, it's not raining.
It's like outside the box, it's raining. I can hear it.
So, Lando Norris tops both qualifying sessions here. That's the surprise.
Why did I sound so like Draco Malfoy when he was younger then?
I don't know. Your choice.
Hulkenberg's through as well, so is Stroll. Oh, what was that for the pictures?
We're going to the battle screen. because they've gone to ad break.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That
it's
was
going
weird.
to yeah.
Yeah.
I look weird right now.
Wow.
I look higher than massive head.
You look like Zendaya when she was doing that Bruno Mars thing with Tom. Yeah. Which means I'm going to get a dress on, go dancing in some rain, and
Oh, it's raining right now.
Yeah, and beat you in a thing.
Hold on.
Thank you. Give me 1 second, and then then we'll just say it. Let's go. Can we go through the order quickly as well? That's what we'll do first of all as well,
Does
because
this look better?
yeah, slightly. So it's Norris who's fastest from Perez, Leclerc, Verstappen, Ricciardo, Piastri, Alonso, Sainz and Stroll and Hülkenberg back through again. He's into SQ3, a very unusual SQ3 coming up there as well. Out go the two Mercedes of Russell and Hamilton, Ocon, Magnussen, Tsunoda join Gasly, Zhou, Bottas, Sargent and Albon in the elimination zone.
So Josh, who's in your fantasy team?
No idea at the moment. I can't log in on my phone. I'm having to do it tomorrow on the PC. So, yeah, that's always my problem. But, yeah, I've got the umbrella, so if you don't mind.
May I suggest
Sing
Leclerc?
in the rain. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, actually, can you pass me now?
Yeah.
Nice a time as any to remember that it was 30 years ago since the deaths of Roland Ratzenberger and Ayrton Senna. And up in the commentary box...
I have a Senna mug.
Yes, up in the commentary box on Sunday's race... Sorry, at the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. So in 2 weeks' time, we will have this, the Ayrton Senna flag that I got from Snetterton a couple of years ago. So that's going to be up in the commentary box in 2 weeks' time at the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix.
I should dig my Senna mug out.
So yeah, that's going to be up in the commentary box, but also we're going to have Roland Ratzenberger as well for 30 years, of course. So the Senna Senpai flag.
His anniversary was my birthday.
Yeah, so it'll go here. This will be blocked off for the weekend.
Yeah.
So, getting ready for the next session. Guys, what did you make of that? Starting with you, JT.
It was a good session. Here is Lewis Hamilton. George Russell stopped for the weighbridge, by the way, in the other Mercedes. It was...
I'm sorry, I've waited years to say this. So,
Go on.
Is that Lewis Hamilton in George Russell's helmet then?
Huh?
It was Russell. It was Russell in the car, not Lewis. There's Lewis now getting over it. I've waited years to say that because Murray said, "Jarno Trulli, there's a man who's yet to show his potential." And then Martin Brundle goes, "So that was Jarno Trulli in Frenton's crash helmet, then, Murray?" And I go, "No, it was Frenton in Jarno Trulli's crash helmet."
Sky are back down at the Sky pad as well. So, yeah, it was a good session. Interesting to see both Mercedes out.
Let's hear from Ant.
They've struggled with all season long so far, just not trusting it in the high speed. But then in slow speed corners as well, look at Lewis in turn 17, that final proper corner, as I'd call it. No grip on the way in, struggling with the rear on the way out as well. And I think this is a clip we've already seen through the chicane at the end. He tries to get the car back online, but in doing so, he misses the apex of turn 16. You can see 16, just so that he misses that. It should have been a little bit closer to the inside, but because of the way the car behaved before that, he can't get back online and hence running out wide and touching the wall. But even without that, he wouldn't have been fast enough to make it through the car, simply not having the pace on this very hot racetrack. Back to you, Crofty.
Thanks, Ants. Just watching.
Right, so back out onto the pit. We're watching Lewis just wave to the fans, his adoring fans, holding up pictures. Is that a baby picture of Lewis?
Look like it, yeah.
That is indeed baby Lewis, yes.
Baby Lewis, baby Lewis.
That was an extremely large picture of Lewis as a baby.
It's America. Everything's bigger in America.
True.
More investigations after the race were paid to follow race director's instructions. Russell, Perez and Piastri.
Green light is on, by the way, for
Try
SQ3.
one of their smaller burgers because that was like the Grand Man.
Yeah.
Here. So Yeah.
Yeah,
I
small
always
burger.
wanted to try one of their big burgers.
Super
too.
size.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Just
must
like go
admit.
there for a day and just like super size.
Remember when we opened up the American Grand Prix a couple of years ago by getting a McDonald's in the back of the car? Do you remember that? We filmed the intro.
We
we
should
got the
do that
McDonald's.
again, just burgers.
I'm doing that on Sunday before the Grand Prix. I'm ordering a McDonald's.
To be fair, we need to have something, but I've got
A mukbang. Joking.
Yeah. Oh,
yes,
that's a good idea.
I'd be good at that. We could pretend to be Yuki Tsunoda.
No, I wouldn't eat on camera. No way.
No, neither would I.
I would.
No, you already have.
Yeah, I just love eating, so
Look,
it's not a problem for me. I'll do it.
I'm just looking forward to Le Mans this year, where there's going to be more scheduled bathroom breaks for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are we going to have?
She's really excited about the fact that McLaren are an age. The amount of text I just heard.
No, that's her alarm. That's her text.
I was
alert.
going to say, that's a lot of text to get in
Her text
5
alert-
seconds.
Her text vibrate alert is Beckham's fifth. The da-da-da-da.
Oh.
So I know who's texting me. Yours is diddle-da, diddle-da. And no, actually,
Do you
It's a horror
know that?
movie.
Yeah.
Do you know that there was a bug on iPhones for some iPhones that don't play their alarms?
Yes, because I got called lazy.
I never called you lazy.
I set 5 alarms a couple of
did?
weeks ago. None of them went off, and I got really angry that it was 11:30 before anybody decided to make sure I was awake.
In fairness, Mum was out.
Yeah, that's true. But now we have proof. It was
Okay,
Apple.
now there's proof there was a software bug.
You usually set Alexa. Why didn't you set Alexa?
If you remember, when I
Thank
did try
goodness.
to set that Alexa.
Thank goodness I have an Android.
Yeah, when I did try and set Alexa, if you remember, it was the day our Wi-Fi went off.
I did not remember. No one tells me things, so I didn't know it went off.
No, your alarm goes off.
Yeah, it does.
Your
And
alarm
that should
wakes
have
me
been that should have been your waking up point.
Yeah.
My alarm.
There's a jet ski. That's Russian for jet ski.
Why are we just watching a woman on a jet ski? I mean, she's very skilled at it.
Why are we watching a woman on a jet ski when we are 4 minutes into a qualifying session and nobody's gone out on the track?
We've already started?
We're 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, green flag is go.
What are you all waiting for? Do they know?
Green flag's been out for 3 minutes. We're going to have a 1-lap shootout, I
Yo,
think.
Lando! Out!
Yeah, go, go, go. Don't make me get George Morgan in.
Hulkenberg! Get out of there! Stop looking at a screen and get out.
Josh, we could get George Morgan in.
Go on.
It's absolutely diabolical.
Oh, I'll tell you what he needs to come in to do. He needs to come in to do some stints. I think we get him in at Le Mans. We need a rotation of lead
You
commentators.
should get him in. You should get him in Le Mans, and he gets to do like the hourly update
Yes.
thing.
They have not spoken in 7 minutes.
They haven't, no. The AI transcripts, you're right. And haven't you noticed that this is no AI transcripts? Everything's working smoother.
Yeah. Is Charles napping?
Yeah.
The last AI transcript we had was at 22:02. So we're on the road bridge, says George Russell.
Perez is going.
Thank goodness!
It's going to be a...
Incident involving Hamilton will be investigating after the session.
Right. So it's a slow go slow.
Oscar, you heading out? Lando is.
Oh, I am an Oscar man.
That was close.
Oh my goodness! They decided to go out now, all like 10 of them.
What thought process was this? Do you all have one brain?
On to the valley, March the 600, and who's going to have it now? Everyone running out together. 3 minutes and 25 seconds left then of SQ3 here at Miami, and all the cars are venturing out onto the track together for what will be an out lap, a push lap, and then possibly another cool lap before another push before the line. So 2 laps of attack max with 3 minutes to go. Who is going to get pole position? Remember, as the 2 Ferraris go super slow in the pit lane, as Omi pointed out earlier on, Lando Norris has had pole in the last 2 sprint races.
Ferrari move!
Lando's coming out too.
Why is Carlos not moving?
No one's moving out there.
Though, I swear, the teams all have one brain. It's like all like the organizer, people, engineers, they just have one brain when it comes to getting out of that pit lane. It's either not yet, or all out at once.
Christian Horner has one brain. The legend is just a bit higher up. I said allegedly, so we're fine.
God.
On board with Checo Perez. No, this is Max Verstappen. Similar helmet this weekend, have you noticed? Max isn't in his golden helmet top. It's blue. It looks like Perez.
He's copying Ferrari.
Super Max. Can he do anything to take... He was fourth in SQ2.
You better not take anything.
So, is that the correct running order for what we just had in SQ3? There's Verstappen Ricardo. There's the driver tracker that the teams get. Very similar to ours up here in the commentary box, actually, which me and Megan can see on our little monitor here.
Oh, Hulkenberg's doing well.
Yeah. Come on, boys.
No one said a lap time, and it's 1 minute 42!
The Channel 4 highlights are going to be a breeze. Nothing's happened.
That is true. That is going to be quiet.
We could probably cut ours down for the pre-show tomorrow, actually, quite quickly.
I probably realised
Were you doing highlights for the pre-show?
Nah, I'm just saying we could.
I probably shouldn't have shouted that.
Yeah, because my ears died then.
We're thinking that everyone else outside can hear me, but it's raining, so that covers up some of the sound.
Why is my live timing frozen?
Yeah, mine have stuck as well at 1:11.
Because it still says for me Norris on top and in the pits, but he's not in the pits, so I'm going to have to refresh.
Max Verstappen's on a push lap now as well. He'll only get this lap time, so he's not going to get a second lap, Megan. He's only going to get this one, but he's fast. Well, of course he's fast 6-1. No one else is setting any delta times. But he's
not hard to do.
Now Norris goes top. So this is going to be Max on Max attack. But is this car correctly set up as he turns into turn 12?
I hope not.
Megan drops the Lando hat nearly.
If tried to run away.
Can Max run away with top?
Because I tilted my head.
Hulkenberg does a 1:28.476. He sets the delta. Max is getting closer. I'm just thinking Perez a 1:27.876. Max might just get another lap time. It's going to be very, very tight though if he does. 10 seconds left, 1:17 on the mark. Max might just miss out here, so this better be quick enough as he comes to the line. Is Max going to take him for the checkered flag? 2-1. He doesn't. Max does a 1:27.641 and takes the checkered flag. Lando Norris is 7/10 down. No. Where did that come from?
He hit the curb.
Yeah, he's hit the curb. So Norris has hit the curb.
Okay, that might be better for you on the opening. Just like, it doesn't matter, just win the sprint at least.
Ricardo goes third. It's a Red Bull 1-2-3 at the moment. Stroll goes into fourth. Charles Leclerc has the fastest middle sector. So Alonso goes fifth, but Norris hit the curb. That's why he's off pressure. Cross the line.
Curbs, Lando.
Lando's sixth, fastest third sector, but that mistake in sector one really cost him. Watch out for Charles Leclerc. Is it pole? No. 10th off.
Very close.
Sainz just behind though. He's got the delta. So was Oscar Piastri. Don't count out Oscar.
Okay, Oscar, you better get up there, please.
Sainz goes fifth. Piastri.
We'll be in the front row. Come on.
Oscar. Across the line. 26, 27, 28. It's sixth.
McLaren and sixth.
We had hope, guys. We had hope.
Max Verstappen takes pole position for the sprint race here at Miami. Charles Leclerc is second, Perez third, Ricardo fourth, Sainz fifth, Piastri sixth, Stroll seventh, Alonso eighth, Norris ninth, and Hulkenberg in the pits in 10th. Norris throws away another sprint pole, but it's because of his problems in the first sector. Max has pole for the sprint race on Saturday morning.
Yeah, you see, this is why you don't go out with 3 minutes to go.
Lando complaining about that same thing there. Go on, Jess.
And Max Verstappen wins the F1 sprint race in Miami.
Yeah. Well, let's hope it rains, which it's due to do.
May as well call the championship now.
Yeah, what do you make of it, JT?
I hope it rains tomorrow, please, but I kind of hope it doesn't because I'm probably going to pick Max my pick a winner.
Yeah, I think that's it. That's P1 Max.
Lol. What happened to the others? This was terrible.
Slightly worse changes than you, maybe.
I mean, I'll take it, but yeah.
Max wasn't happy with that.
I
sorry.
liked how he said "lol."
Did Max Verstappen just lull the other drivers?
Yes, he did.
They really mean it when they say he's just bored out there now. He needs some competition.
I can't believe
Exactly.
Max Verstappen, even on a bad day, is still a 10th clearer than everybody else.
How does he do this?
No further action for everyone in SQ1 who's over the maximum delta time. That's flown through.
Wow, no way, really?
Yeah.
That's almost as
Well,
shocking
nice
as
would have
Max
been
winning.
Paul if he didn't bottle it.
Let's just pretend let's just pretend that last qualifying session didn't happen and Lando is on pole.
Yeah, let's just pretend that.
That's what I just got a text message through.
Yeah.
Woo!
Hit the curb and lost it.
A bunch of curbs.
Adrian Newey, Ferrari's new technical chief director, of course.
Oh, imagine if that happened.
You see, this is why you don't go out with 3 minutes to go, because no one gets a good sector time or lap times, and Max ends up winning.
Charles Leclerc.
There should be a rule.
Go on, Jess.
There should be a rule like in Formula E that you have to set a lap within a certain time frame, like 1 or 2 laps or something.
Right, here's Lando. So is this the apex coming through? There it is.
Oh,
He saved it, at least.
Is it at 14, 15 and 16? He just missed the apex curb.
He saved it, at
Yeah,
least.
that was
Drifting.
a drift and a half.
Yeah. So he saved that at least, so he could have had a much worse time. He could have been 10th.
Oh, and there's Sainz's lock-up. That's why he's down in 5th after setting the fastest second sector delta.
It's because their tyres weren't warmed.
And the tyres were cold. He didn't have enough time to do another lap.
And this was Max at the chicane when he made a mistake at the exit as well. So even Max didn't have a perfect lap.
Are you telling me that wasn't his fastest?
Well, don't forget, we've got qualifying tomorrow. And if it's the same deal, then qualifying is going to be even more exciting.
Oh, jeez.
And that's at 9 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah. So same track time conditions, they'll know that. Anyway, let's hear from our sprint pole, Naomi Schiff, who isn't with Sky, but is doing the qualifying interviews. She's down on the grid. Bye, Max.
Hear from Max Verstappen. He's with Naomi Schiff down in Park Fermé.
Congratulations. Your first sprint quali pole position of the season. How was it out there? Talk us through it.
To be honest with you, it felt really terrible. But yeah, I don't know, maybe that last session was just incredibly difficult to get the tires to work. Because already in SQ2 I didn't feel great. SQ3 I think, yeah, it just felt quite similar for me. I didn't really improve a lot on the soft, but somehow we were first. And of course I happily take it, but yeah, didn't really feel enjoyable out there to drive for whatever reason. Because in practice it felt really, really nice. I was very comfortable and confident. Qualifying, not so much.
It seemed like Lando was about to get the pole position until the end there. The whole grid seems to be closer together. Does that come down to the lack of practice time here, or how do you think it's going to play out tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know. I mean, it might be the track layout a little bit. I thought after practice, I was quite confident that we could really fight for pole. Then in qualifying, it didn't really look like that for me. But somehow we still ended up in first. I don't know what happened to the other cars in the last lap.
Okay, well done, and good luck for tomorrow morning.
Thank you.
Lol. What happened to...
Could you actually hear him, Dean?
Okay, we were expecting another interview there, but there wasn't one. So that was a surprise and a half.
They only usually interview P1 in the sprint shootout.
Yeah, let's confirm the results to you then. Max Verstappen on pole for the sprint. Leclerc second, Perez third, Ricciardo fourth, Sainz fifth, Piastri sixth, Stroll seventh, Alonso eighth, Norris ninth, and Hulkenberg ran to the top 10. After that, SQ2 saw the loss of Russell, Hamilton, Ocon, Magnussen, Tsunoda. SQ1 saw the loss of Gasly, Zhou, Bottas, Sargent, and Albon as well. Josh T, starting with you. Well, Max on pole even when he's not having a good day. If that car's not 100%, can he get the sprint tomorrow? Or are we going to see a proper challenge with Ferrari and maybe even the McLarens fighting their way back through?
Yeah, it's always a possibility, and I will always remember the time when Max Verstappen lolled the other drivers.
Someone clip it.
Yeah, another iconic radio message from Max and GP, and I'm surprised the McLarens didn't get it, but one mistake, it just slips away from you.
Yeah, Jess, it seems to be doing that an awful lot. But question is, if now they know where the mistakes happen, we've got another qualifying tomorrow for the main Grand Prix on Sunday. Is Lando looking at a chance for pole position then?
Well, we have to wait and see. Don't forget they may have different setups for the sprint and qualifying, but I don't think McLaren should change too much of their setup knowing their work. They just got to iron out the mistakes in the middle sector because that's where they lose it, and they just got to make sure they know how they deal with the pressure because it was theirs but taken in SQ1 and SQ2. They just messed up in SQ3, but the sprint is where it's all at tomorrow, and then we've got the qualifying after that for the main action. We'll see if Max Verstappen can do it tomorrow, but Charles Leclerc, a session that is more like it from him, a lot better from previous weekends.
It's going to be a lot of fun to find out exactly what's going to happen. Join us tomorrow then for all of the action, the sprint race, then followed by qualifying. Sunday we'll have the Grand Prix as well. We've also got F1 Academy. They're qualifying and first race on Saturday and race 2 on Sunday as well, followed as well with NASCAR. Interesting, fast weekend, all Americanized for you here on JB Motorsports. It's Max on pole for the sprint. You can join us tomorrow for the action. Take care. Bye-bye.